The Gahenna stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram, Talia set out for the Gahenna stones. They served as seals to keep the demons banished in hell, where Tanos himself had exiled them. Her so-called foster father's act would soon be undone.
Fantastic. Also, hello and welcome back to Dungeons 3, everyone. Now, let's just have a quick look at what we're going to be able to unlock in this level. We're going to be able to unlock imps, ranged fighters with the greatest range of all creatures. Now, the Nagas used to be this. You used to have like an upgrade path. They'd start off as archers but could become medics, but it looks like they might just be medics now. We have the guardroom, we have the Tinker's Cave, the workshop, and the vortex. A portal is built in the vortex for each of your demons. When a demon dies, it returns to its portal and is slowly revived using mana. Okay. Of course, we're going to be going on hellish because there's just no point in playing the dungeon game if you're not using some sort of difficulty that plays on hell or purgatory or just being mean. Whatever it needs to be, we need to have it.
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are. Okay. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if one or two evil creatures had to die. But
that's
hey, that comes with the job.
Indeed, it is. Though, is it really a job when I'm not paying? Oh, actually, no, I am paying them. Damn it,
The incredibly foresighted evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gahenna stones were nearby. Tanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there.
Okay, that sounds very interesting.
It was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when Tanos banished the demons and sealed the stones. I can open them! But should I really do it?
Yes.
These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious evil is obviously nobody's fool. It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals, then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals, guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
Rightio. Okay, now what I've done over here, since the beds are 2x2 structures, we've got enough room here for exactly 5, which is what our population is. And because I like mirrored things, we're going to be building a similarly shaped room over here. But this one is going to be our eatery. This way, hopefully, since this is the exit point, and more importantly, the entrance point, we're going to have our minions around this area all the time. Oh my lord, please hurry up. What else can we do? You know what? Let's do a little bit of research. Oh, actually, first and foremost, we need to research the hideout and we need to research the gobbler farm. Honestly, those things, needing to research them, if I'm going to have to do that on every level, that's going to seem really silly. Because it's like, well, I obviously need them. Things you couldn't possibly progress without seems odd to require me to expressly get. I mean, if you want me to not have that 1,000 gold, then just start me with 1,000 less. We'll also get some more little snots so that I can beat them up and get them to do things faster. There we go. More beatings for the little snots. There you go. Fantastic. And now, as a result, they are a little faster, a little bit more enthused about their job. Brilliant. Right, over here we are going to need to put into place our hideout plans. There we go. And our eatery plans. We already have a workshop unlocked. Toolboxes are produced here in the workshop by Little Snots. But the thing is, what are toolboxes used for? I believe they're used in making traps, of which we don't actually have yet, unless we've got a guardroom. Oh, that would be better than the whole building my sleeping quarters where people are going to be weak up here. But we need evil for that. Okay, so it's kind of gated. Tinker's Cave. Toolboxes to make traps. And doors. Okay, the wooden door increases a room's efficiency, and the spike trap also unlocked. Simple traps unlocks the arrow trap, unlocks the thrasher trap. I like it. Unlocks. This trap is so indie. Or is it indie? Okay. Unlocks the rolling stone trap, which literally flattens enemies. In addition, the corresponding scrolls contain the three most insidious traps your goblins ever dreamt up. I approve. Enormously, in fact. Right, we want to hire some units. I'm going to go with 3 orcs, I think, and then 2 goblins to start with. There we go. We are going to need to get Nagas, but I believe
there were disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead. Especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
What is that unbearable place doing right in front of my dungeon? Disgusting! Creatures, advance! Destroy that thing! Oh, are you sure you want to do that, Talia?
Oh, please, no.
Shouldn't we sit down in a circle and talk about it one more time? Are you still here? Honestly, can't you see I'm busy destroying everything that is good? I don't have time for this dissociative identity order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
Neither do we. And if you're wondering why I'm not cutting that out, if I have to suffer through it, you're going to suffer through it with me. So there. You may also be able to tell that I am on the coffee for this episode. In fact, and though this is not because of the opening scene, though it is particularly funny because of the opening scene to the game, I'm drinking unicorn blood coffee. Yep, it's pretty much the most evil sounding coffee that I had in my cupboard, and I thought it made sense with the game as it was. So yeah, that's my beverage of choice for this game right now. Come on then, we're heading out to do some damaging of things. Talia, you're not coming with us though because you're more important. There we go, a slap for good measure too. I approve. Right, nearest one is down here by the looks of it. Yes, it is. That's a beautiful statue, though. I like it.
Here. My knee is itching when I caught that arrow.
No.
Ben, check it out.
My lord, no.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first miserable heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Go. Geeking of the mage underway. No, don't heal up.
You lazy dung beetles. Get ready.
Quickly. More geeking of the mage. There we go. Yes. I may lose a goblin or an orc, but I don't really care too much. There we go.
Really good psychiatrist, and don't force me to hit myself.
Oh, please do.
Yes. As our protagonist
I would be
sank into
greatly
one of her
amused
with herself, the heroes spread across the
Oh dear.
surface.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please finish this fight. I've got to go back because we are out of minions. I require a new goblin and probably a new orc, honestly.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Can we get more? Are we alright up there? Did we win? We might have actually won. Almost.
Delicious evilness
I'll get back
into the
quickly.
thereupon feasting evil's dungeon.
Oh dear.
This could be immediately
Talia.
sacrificed to the excellent
dear.
idea.
That's not what I meant to do.
One or two
Sorry.
new research
Well, actually, I'm not
projects.
really. I can't control Talia anyway, so I'll just have to leave you to do your thing, really. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We win, ultimately. Okay, but we've got evil. Evil is good. There's actually lots of evil up there. I could go up there and collect the evil. Though I wonder if I automatically... Yeah, it looks like I just automatically collect it. Oh, look at those pretty flowers. I especially like the teeth. Right, okay, so next up, we want to unlock the Naga. Rather obviously. There we go. Let's get a Naga going. That might be useful. This would also be useful, but first, Nagas. We actually quite badly want Nagas. Why have I got 3 goblins? Don't actually want 3 goblins. We should have no. Oh, population, of course. Let's go and get that sorted. It's only going to be a bit of cash until it's no longer a bit of cash. We'll get a guard station as well. You can assign creatures to guard duty in the guard room. Their needs are met automatically while they wait for enemies. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. If I'd realized it was going to be that easy to get that, I probably wouldn't have built all of this around here, because it's not ideal to have your minions sleeping where they can be attacked, because ultimately you really don't want that. I may have to relocate that elsewhere in the dungeon, in fact. Yeah, because having this as a guard room would be much, much better. In fact, if I do that, then I can make a bit more of a trap area. Yes, I think I like this idea. I like it a lot, and I may spend a little bit of time reorganizing my dungeon in order to be able to implement it better. Oh my lord, what did we just find? Toolboxes. Lots of toolboxes. Okay, well, that's fine. Honestly, that's perfectly fine. I'll just grab the gold there. As you can see, I've gone ahead and I've moved around quite a lot of the rooms. It's time for us to sell these ones, though. Because we found that, I brought you back a little bit sooner than I intended. You guys go and move your beds somewhere else because this room is going. Goodbye. There we go. There are a bunch of gobblers around still, which is kind of amusing. When you delete their room, they don't just disappear, they just like made homeless. And people have been coming by and eating them every now and then, which I approve of. However, what we're going to be doing is turning this, well, fun of the time being, into a fairly large guard room. So, well, let's go ahead. Ooh, what's this? A drum. Look, a strange drum. I wonder, badumpt. Really? Okay. Foolish hero, next time just throw yourself in there. When then we'd finally be rid of you and your tomfoolery. And now run. Is built in the guard room, can be struck by the hand of terror to bolster all creatures currently on guard duty. Oh, I like it. I think that sounds... wait, how big is it? It is a 2x2. Okay, so to have it centered, I'd need a guard room. Like, why? Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Why would you do this? Have I not been kind to you? Have I committed some grave sin? Ah, my lord. But yes, we'll get all that built. In fact, we are, also going to build a drum. Sure. Build a drum right... Oh, it's going to take 4 boxes, but we've got those. Marvelous. Marvelous. They can go down there and grab them. Ah, this is going well for me. It's going very, very well for me. In fact, we have got... it's a gold vein. Ah, trap down and blast. I'm a little bit disappointed with that because that should be actually a room for gold then. Okay, well, we can move some things around a little bit. In fact, we can move them around quite a lot. We can get rid of all of this and turn this into a gold room later on, which probably would be worth it. We've got a lot of gold, though. We've got 5,000 remaining on here. We've got 568 evil up there. So let's go ahead and do a wee bit of research. I'm gonna get Talia an extra level. I'm also gonna get me an extra population point, and then we are gonna have a quick look at... this is endless research there. We could go for it, but I'd really like a Dinker's Cave. Oh,
Homicidal Evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old toolboxes. The adventurous Evil was keen to try this out right away.
I am, that is quite true, but I am also keen to not have my dungeon heart damaged, so let's get everyone together, please. And then drop them right about there, please, all of you.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Will you please stop attacking my dungeon heart, you scallywags? What scoundrels they are. That's right, blow them all up. Together, you're more than capable of doing this. I should definitely have some people on here. I'm glad that they're not attacking my little snots, though. Why? I don't know, actually. In fact, I think I'd be more glad if they did, because I seem to just get little snot automatically, whereas the rest of the people I have to buy. So, you know, if they were dying by ridiculous amounts. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, that is good. I like it. Okay, everything is coming together, I think. Kind of slowly, maybe mostly because I had to redesign everything. But these are the problems with being a dungeon keeper. You've got to make sure that everything is in its right place.
Payday.
Ah, no. I am poor. Or I will be once they all collect their belongings. Oh, God. Why am I even paying them? Oh well. But you can now build traps. Oh, wooden door. It's a door, but please breathe quietly when you're close to it, because a cough could damage it. Oh. Oh, that's not good. And also, we've got spike traps. A strange grid on the floor there. Probably a ventilation system or something. Hey, yeah, it is, actually. You stand on it, you'll get a pleasing breeze toward your nether regions. Followed by a spike directly in your nether regions. Right, okay. So, we're going to move some things around over here. Like so. And as soon as that's done, we're going to delete these and then set up a new area to get some gold. But before then, we're going to want a workshop so that we're making more of these wonderful things. And this place is built just so that I can fit 2 of them. Marvelous, I think. Marvelous. We could hook it up. Is that a gold vein? No, it doesn't look like a gold vein. Just looks like a lot of gold, which is fine. We can actually connect out there and collect it. You know what? I actually kind of like the idea of them walking around there. So let's go ahead and fill this in too. Because, damn it, my dungeon has to look good. It's incredibly important. Incredibly. Right, there we go. So, I need people to be on guard. Now, who's going to be my guards? Let's go to my army. I'd like a high-level orc, a Naga, 2 goblins. 3 and 4. You are now on guard duty. Enjoy. Put onto creature's experience, as well as in order which creature goes, blah blah blah, more information. Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. You can see a little bit more info going on there. But they should now be on guard. Yeah, I hope you get a little bit of EXP just from being there, because that would actually be quite useful. Other than that, though, let's get up here and gather all of this glorious loot. And besides that, we're going to want to... oops, wrong button. We're going to want to get rid of these. Sorry, you're going to have to go elsewhere. And then get rid of that whole room as well. And then we can hook that up into another gold room. Which will make payday a lot easier for us, actually. Let's see... Yeah, we haven't got a lot of gold there. I'm not too happy with that. This gold room can hold 8,700. My lord. That's actually pretty good. Now, we're also going to need a tinkerer's area. And I guess that could be down here. Let's go have a look at what that requires. This is a 5x3. Oh my lord. Okay, so I guess we're only having one of these things. Can I rotate it at all? Is there a way to rotate them? No, it does not look like. That is a little bit worrisome, but okay. I guess what I'm going to do is we're going to have this large room. We'll have one of these things in there. In fact, I'm going to center it because otherwise it'll rot my brain a bit. And so that can just exist there. And we'll just have one and it'll be producing all of my traps. In the meanwhile, though, we've actually got quite a lot of mana, or rather evil, so we can go and get some more. Unlocks the arrow trap, which automatically fires on any enemies in its area of effect. In addition, the scrolls give you access to 3 other traps you can use to make heroes' lives difficult and short. I approve. Let's go make sure that this is going on properly. There we go. All of you should be super angry. More anger, please. It's actually summoning. Oh, does the guard station summon the other creatures from the rest of the dungeon? Oh, that's fantastic. I approve of that enormously. Absolutely enormously. What on earth? We've got spotlights on the enemies. That's pretty cool, actually. I am a fan of that guard station, I must confess.
The first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
Probably the threat of beatings, honestly. I'm going to be honest, that is more than likely what's going to be happening there. Right, what we want then is a Tinkerer's Machinarium. It's built in the Tinkerer's Cave. Orcs and goblins can use it to produce traps and doors. An additional 8 toolboxes can be stored here. Oh, that's fantastic. I like it a lot. But let's have a look at these traps that we've got access to. Apparently we've got additional scrolls. What scrolls are these? I have no idea, but they've automatically been paid and fed, it seems. I am pleased with this. Also, we have... No, it's nothing interesting, unfortunately. But we do have this little area here, so let's make sure that we set that one up properly to be a treasure room. I know, I should be out there killing the heroes, but I've got dungeon stuff to do. Important dungeon stuff. This actually looks exceedingly cool. When you actually look at it close, all the animations, they're actually pretty good. I'm... Oh, that's fantastic. I was expecting it to go over there. Ah, a Pythagoras switch machine to make doors. I cannot fault the designers there. That is the correct choice. It is always the correct choice. A Pythagoras switch is never wrong. As you can see, all I've done is, well, I've expanded out our little area back here just a wee tiny bit. We've got room for another 3 minions, and I've got doors going up pretty much everywhere. Our monsters are gaining levels because they're constantly fighting people, and things are just generally going well for us. Now, it's going to be a little while. I need another couple of toolboxes, it would seem, for me to be able to build another one of these, and then we can actually get the construction of doors and traps a little bit faster. But as you can see over the top, we've got a lot of evil there. Now let's have a look at this one, the Thrasher Trap, which when tripped manually gives all enemies within range a hearty smack upside the head. In addition, the scrolls give you access to 2 other insidious traps. Sure, we'll take that one. And finally, the Boulder Trap unlocks the Rolling Stone Trap. Yes, we'll be taking that one. And now, do we actually have enough to get that? No, we don't. That's a bit of a shame. But we can probably get a few other things. I would really like to get the first one of that, though. The research gives the general improvements of the demons. Well, we don't have any demons yet, so it doesn't really matter to us too much. But we're probably going to be dropping that in there now, fairly frequently, in fact. Where have we... Oh, we got 8 toolboxes. Great, glorious times are these. Oh, it is now actually orientated correctly. Glorious, glorious, I approve. There we go, everything can be done in there as needs to be done, and we can continue doing a bit of gathering because unfortunately we're a little bit broke. Tiny bit out of money, it would seem. But there's means and ways of getting more of that. It'll be fine. Mostly we're relying on this, but there's quite a lot of gold there. There's probably quite a lot of gold around the rest of the dungeon too. But the thing we want to start doing now, an arrow trap, I guess, is built into the wall and faces forward. I mean, I approve of that. What we want is a nice, long, windy pathway so that our enemies have to go out of their way and go through a reasonable means of death to get to us. That would actually be pretty cool. I mean, that's not exactly perfect, but it'll do. It'll give us a couple of options to put nasty things there to hurt them. Yeah, we'll get something like that. There we go. I wish I could slap them, but alas, it doesn't appear that I can. Never mind. It looks like our minions are actually fairly potent at this point. Will you please get more people over here? There is an attack, and they did break my bloody door as well. It's even worse. Come on, we're going to lose someone actually, it looks like. Maybe. They're not geeking the mage, unfortunately, and I can't force them to geek the mage this time. Come on, keep up the healing. Keep the healing going. No, I think we just lost someone. Our first loss, possibly. They may still be dragged back to safety. I'm not sure. No. Ultra Rosh has died. That actually makes me... Yeah, I'm not really sad, per se. It's just a little bit disappointed in the rest of my minions. There we go. But it's clear enough I need a couple more people over here. So let's grab... You're in the guard area. You're coming along as well. As are you. And you. I'm going to drop you 2 there. And there we go. That will give us 1, 2, 3. Should we get one more? Let's get a goblin. You can come along. There we are, and you can drop him there. There we go. That should keep you all going for a little while. Now, we've made a reasonable little area there, I think. So we can now seal off this part of it. Yes, I think that's marvellous. And get some arrow traps, some spike traps. Oh, it's going to be good. Now, I've no idea how much it takes. Sticks 2 to place down. That's good. What about this one, though? Bit of a larger trap, this one. I guess I would need that one to be here. But we could put it there. So, sure, let's... Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just picked you up. You go in there. There you go. Thank you. Alright, let's get that opened up. We could even force them to enter on that side. Ah, yes, I like it. we can do a couple more conniving things. And I do like conniving things. Maybe force them to go through another trap there. Oh, this is coming together. I am approving of the trap designs. Very much so. This is the part I really love about any kind of dungeon series. Building traps. It's the same thing I love about Evil Genius, really. Right. Okay, so we have all of this in place. We've got a couple of things that we can do now. So let's get an arrow trap down there, pointing forward. So, can also have one over here, pointing in there. Get a spike trap or two, maybe. Maybe one there, and there. We could get a thrasher trap. Oh, I do not have enough things. Well, right. I guess we're going to be waiting a little while, but that's fine. It's a good start. Oh dear. There appears to be a bit of an infestation down here. I approve and also don't at the same time. Alright, which of my Nagas is not currently busy? You are not currently busy, so you can go there. Talia, could you come down and also help? I mean, I wouldn't strictly say that the spiders should be killed. Maybe just dissuaded with some fire. You don't have to hurt them. Don't be mean to all the spiders, damn it. We just lost some. Actually, they managed to kill them in my units. Wow. Okay, these spiders were no joke. Killed 2 of my units. You gads. That's actually kind of terrifying. These are serious spiders. Oh, well. It should be fine. We'll be okay. You just need to get in there and destroy that thing utterly. As quickly as you can, please, because our units are going down rather quickly. Yeah, that was not a particularly good engagement. Also, I need to go over here now. None of them have been hurt. Dong! There you go. And hopefully we can destroy this before more of them appear. That would be rather good. Spiders are actually a bit of a foe to be reckoned with. I'm sort of impressed. Yeah, usually spiders are not. They're usually basically cannon fodder for the dungeon. Hopefully we can take this out without too much further issue. How are we doing over there? More of our Nagas are up here than not, so we should be doing a little bit better. Actually, Talia should really be here, I think. Though we have taken down, I believe their mage is gone now, so we're likely going to see a lot more damage. Though another one of our creatures went down. Damn. It's kind of painful to behold, really. Alright, come on then. We need you over here. Possibly. We might not need you there anymore. But no, that wasn't as good as I had hoped. Okay. Well, we need a couple more creatures then. But they're going to be low levels again. I'm going to take one of you. And I'm going to take 2 orcs. That way we've got 4 of each. It's not perhaps the best combination, but it is a combination and it'll do. Let's continue to explore this room. Down there. So actually you don't need to waste all that time going all the way down there. Let's just dig what we need to get what we want. A diamond vein. Yes. That is what we needed. That is what we've been hunting for this whole time. We needed the infinite source of gold. It was bound to be one. That is usually one in these sorts of games. That means I need to tidy up this place because, frankly, I'm not just going to leave it all looking terrible. No one is now actively a part of my dungeon. No, no, no. But while I busy myself, or rather busy the little snots, with filling in all of this soil that I forced them to dig out in the first place, I think we'll wrap the episode up there. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode though, and will be joining me for the next, where we will more than likely be heading to the Overworld and spending the rest of our time in this mission up in the Overworld, winning the game, because I think our dungeon is more or less in the perfect place now to be left relatively unguarded. We shouldn't have to worry about it too much, but that is going to be it from me. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next. But until then, do take care.